I'm just coming through, show some love, you know what I'm saying? And have a little conversation about this political move because a lot of people ain't paying attention. You know, Chicago is suffering big time. I know y'all know. Just purchased my first home outside of Chicago. I had to get out the city. It was just getting too rough. It's too rough. There was a lot of shit going on, and motherfuckers just had to get out. You know, Democrats stronghold, and it's been that way. I think I spoke about it uh, a minute ago. You know, been having a lot of fun on TikTok. You know, exposing shit. But I thought I'd come back to the YouTube family and let everybody know, you know, what I'm feeling like because a lot of people don't understand Kamala Harris and this ordeal that's going on with her playing like she was black, first of all, quote unquote black. You know, we don't like to use that term, but stating that she was colored, you know, that she had a colored background, and the father isn't even colored. The father isn't even Jamaican. You know, the father is a Hindu Indian that has citizenship in Jamaica. He's not Jamaican. He wrote a book stating, you know, that he was basically would rather be Caucasian than black. You feel what I'm saying? Than known as black. Um, this all points at a thing that I feel like they don't like color folks. They don't like American men. If I could pull up, which I'm gonna do later on tonight, if I could pull up the some pictures and some news articles and some cases of men that Kamala Harris has put in jail wrongfully convicted. It's a list. It's fucking crazy. We got a brother who's never been convicted of anything. His last name is Gage. He's never been convicted in his life of anything, never been in trouble. They turned around and gave that man 77 years old. He was an electrician. He's in jail right now, rotting away, and they had no evidence. And he's in San Quentin for sexual abuse, and he's never been in nothing. And the evidence they point out that they so-called had against him, everything is flawed as hell, and they still won't let him go. This is the type of shit that Kamala Harris is behind. I'm gonna be getting in this later on. Make sure y'all definitely fuck with me, man. Check me out. I'm gonna be on here live. I'm gonna be able to drop these pictures, show everybody everything that I'm talking about. But the list goes on, man. Shout out True Love. The list goes on with him. You feel me? An actor that was that evidence pointed that the police set him up. He still went to jail. Shout out to Kevin, you know, he's on death row. He got out and his lawyer and them set him up. He went back to jail. You feel what I'm saying? He's fighting for his life, been fighting for his life, knowing that Kamala Harris suppressed evidence that this guy had the DNA test that he didn't do it, you know. And it's so many more. You see them, I posted them on my Facebook. I'm gonna be coming live with the actual cases, with the actual people later on today. Make sure y'all check me out. Make sure y'all here at about 7 o'clock, man. We gonna expose this shit together. I'll have everything ready. But this is just like we steady saying Trump has lied about this and lied about that. Trump, you know, I was on TikTok the other day. Guy, yesterday, guy lied about being a colonel in the army. Older guy, you know, it's just a thing that people don't like Trump, and I don't know why. I guess because the news told him not to, and a lot of our people is brainwashed. But you know, a lot of people don't like Trump. You feel me? And they will go to the extent, our people will go to the extent lying on Trump instead of getting the truth. So, you know, somebody told me to go to the Thurgood Marshall website and see that Trump did not give any money to the black HBCUs. We went to this website. Everything that this man was saying was a lie. He was saying, and this is how people are lying on this man. The man, Trump gave all of his money to black HBCUs. He also erased the black HBCUs disaster debts that they had. You know, some things hit the schools, tornadoes and all type of shit. They had debt. They had debt where they had things remodeled and cleaned up, and this caused black HBCUs to be in debt. Trump came along and erased their debt. He made it to where they can use their Pell Grants around through summer classes and all. Trump fixed all of this shit. And people are still saying, oh, he's lying. He didn't get no money to black HBC. Use a motherfucking lie. He gave this motherfucking money. Not only did he give the money, he signed the Future Act so these motherfuckers won't have to come back and ask for money. You understand what I'm saying? This is the shit that he's done. I got a list of shit that he's done economically for color folks. You know, and I'm not into voting for somebody because oh they're white. Both of these motherfuckers are white, and Kamala Harris just played like she was black. She don't even like black men. She sit up and laughed at that one guy who fucking was trying to fight for his freedom. They said he killed 4 white people. Man, this motherfucker didn't do that shit, and he's still in jail today on death row. And shout out to Judge Joe Brown because he definitely was putting that shit out there. You understand what I'm saying? So we to understand and know. But it's fucked up that we're this brainwashed and we're about to vote for some fucking Hindu that don't like color people, that don't like color American men or the women, because she was the one that signed the law that if kids were missing schools, that you know the color women who basically the kid is at home with, the parents be jailed. You know what I'm saying? Colored women being jailed because they kids is ditching school. Yeah, they had all type of debt erased for for these black HBCUs and on that because you know a lot of people be like, oh Trump, they have to. Yes, that's what we look for. The president is not the person who writes up the laws and up the acts. Other people write it up and he looks through it. The administration looks through it and they sign it. That's it. It's not about him. Oh, Dick Durbin wrote the First Step Act. Oh, yeah, Dick Durbin did write the First Step Act, but Obama didn't sign it. Obama didn't sign it. That mass incarceration comes with a lot of different things. You understand? It ain't just about him letting out nonviolent offenders. He making sure this shit don't happen again. And it just wasn't for our people. It just was the First Step Act isn't just for our people, but our people are the main people dealing with the unfairness behind people like Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris, when I got into looking into her case, bro, like and looking at Gage, you know, if I could show his picture, I would show it to y'all right now. And looking at these brothers that have been locked up this long period of time, man, it'll make you want to cry, man. This man been sitting in jail. He has no priors. He never been in trouble all this time. He's a electrician. He's in behind bars right now. Been there behind bars for the last 13, 14, if not 20 years. He's 77 years fucking old, man. And it's evidence right now, but San Quentin and the judges won't release him. It's evidence that he didn't do the sexual abuse crime. This is what the fuck they doing. This is what Kamala Harris is doing. This is what she's known for doing. And motherfuckers think that she's some type of like she's some type of savior, or she's some type of, oh, she's a black woman. Listen, man, there was an Indian guy from Hindustan that faked like he was one of us and went to college, trying to go to college for free. But he just did this shit maybe in 2019 and he got caught. She did the shit. It's women right now that are part of the AKAs denouncing her because she played as a nigga. She played and she got away with it. They thought she was a light-skinned nigga. She wasn't welcome in the AKAs to be just welcomed in. That bitch stole funding and went to school for free. They all was doing that shit. Dude just got caught doing it. This shit is crazy, man. But you know, in all, man, I'm feeling like, you know, when I look at these brothers, when I look at the True Love case, you know, True Love was definitely a brother who was an actor, and he was framed by the police. She suppressed evidence in that case, man. Man, looking at a life sentence, I'm going to do some more research to see who's all free, but a lot of these motherfuckers are not free because of evidence that she suppressed. She made money. She made her name as a prosecutor of making sure that shit stuck to innocent black, quote-unquote, black men. You understand what I'm saying? I always make sure I say that quote-unquote because y'all know who the fuck we are. But that's how she got her name. She laughed, she smirked when they asked her, did she fucking suppress evidence? That man sat in court. She sat behind him. She showed up to every fucking court day to make sure that that man didn't get out. And they had evidence. She threw away evidence. They got all of this shit. And Trump is trying to make it right now where I think it's the DOJ, they trying to make sure that they investigate all of these motherfucking prosecutors and all of this shit. Like, he's like, dude really doing something for color folks. And motherfuckers is out here, yeah, we not voting for him because fuck has he lied about? Oh, he gave a tax to rich people. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. They all rich. They all do it. Get right so motherfuckers can have a future of being rich. Motherfuckers is crazy. Motherfuckers done created businesses. They done gave this shit away to the immigrants. The immigrants sitting out here in Chicago shooting each other. Listen, office. They buying up all the street weapons and the guys is selling it to them on the block because they spending so much money. I went on TikTok and went down there, showed motherfuckers, you know, how these motherfuckers was getting down. These Venezuelans, one of them just killed another one, shot him in the head, stood over him, shot him, and that motherfucker was still down here a couple days ago. You know, we ain't telling, it ain't like they unalived one of us. Who gives a fuck, right? But I care though. This motherfucker ain't got no fingerprints. This motherfucker down here killing motherfuckers, and he ain't in jail. Nah, brother. Nah, this shit out of order. This shit out of order. They just hanging out in this motherfucker. They sit up here getting weave to put in their hair. They getting weave to put in their hair to make it look like dreads and braids so they can look like us. I was live on TikTok showing this shit, man. I'm not telling you no falsified, nothing falsified, no lies. Nigga, y'all know I'm one of the BDs. I'm down on the block with these motherfuckers. They are literally motherfuckers. They just bought a Uzi the other day. I'm talking about dumbasses spent $1,000. But who the dumbass when this shit turns on us? Why are they buying up all the street weapons? Why? Why are they having wars with each other, fighting each other with butcher knives out this bitch? They go to Walmart, go to the stores, steal all the butcher knives. They've been having butcher knife fights. They've been attacking our people, our elders on the fucking trains, putting them to sleep, put a security guard, choke them to sleep. It's all on Facebook. They got their faces covered up, and the motherfucker don't know that was them. But the city is talking about them. They done put motherfuckers to sleep, choking them out on the trains. You understand what I'm saying? This is a dangerous fucking problem that we dealing with, and motherfuckers ain't understanding how dangerous, the extent of it. You understand? This lady has failed us at the fucking borders. She in charge of this borders. You think she gonna not do nothing for the motherfucking Hindu? She identifies. I'm so tired because if Trump put on some motherfucking Jordans right now and came out with a motherfucker, that motherfucker Trump came out to the motherfucking mini man, y'all had a problem with that. Just because he had a song on. But this motherfucker could play like she a nigga, like she a thoroughbred nigga. She just came out this bitch eating greens, and none of these cases, none of these cases that all of these brothers right now have been convicted for, they will not overturn. These are all her cases. Look up Cage. Look up Kamala Harris conviction rate and how she was convicting quote unquote black men. The system was using her, saying that she was black, so she's convicting other blacks, so it's okay. You know, that she can't be wrong, but she's not a nigga. She's Indian, from India. And she's fucking saying that, basically convicting all these brothers and got them in jail. I looked up Cage, man. Go look him up. His last name is Cage. Wrongfully convicted. I got his name and his first name and everything in my Facebook. In my picture and everything. I got the case and everything. I'm gonna come live and I'm gonna show this. Hey, brother, you know my to Kelly, man, you know my email. I think I sent you my email. Go on my email and set it up, and we can expose this shit together tonight. You understand what I'm saying? Because I got a hefty file right now of all of these cases and all of these men. I got the pictures of the men's. Motherfucking guy locked up right now, got 20 years of his life. He said that bitch an opportunist. He locked up. He said any opportunity she gets, she's gonna fucking use it to motherfucking go against quote unquote black men. You understand what I'm saying? And make sure that they locked up. She made a bundle of money. She made a name off wrongfully convicting us. That's crazy. And you steady coming to me talking about Trump lied about something that you can't prove what he lied about. He gonna tell us some, yeah, he fucked up the Pell Grant. This is what a motherfucker was on the TikTok saying. He fucked up the Pell Grant. Are you serious? He made it so that you can get the Pell Grant through the summertime in summer classes. He made sure all debt was wiped clean off black HBCUs. He made sure that he signed the Future Act so you don't have to come back and ask for no motherfucking money. He was hooking motherfuckers up to the point where y'all gotta understand, man, the platinum plan and all of these plans to make sure that we're economically set as a colored people. Like, let's just talk about a money issue. Let's just talk about putting us on. He making sure he put us on. And motherfuckers are standing against him putting us on because him putting us on is their fucking downfall. The Hindus can't come in here and own every fucking thing, and we getting up to the level where we got our shit back. So he's putting us on, and they're literally saying, hell no. They ain't offering us shit. They literally said, hell no, hell no. Motherfucking, if you go look right now, ever since Joe Biden took over, that funding has failed completely. It's on newsletter, it's on 3 different outlets that the black HBCU funding has failed completely ever since Joe Biden got in office. Motherfuckers made sure they erased that shit. He said it though. He said, I don't know what's up with Joe Biden, but the first 90 days he spent overturning everything that I fucking done. Everything that I fucking done. He sat there and overturned. All of this shit was overturned in the first 90 days. That's fucked up. And you steady coming to me talking about the man lied. What the fuck did he lie about? Tell me. Like, let's put the facts out. And we did that shit. I was with Alex on my TikTok, and we did that shit. We going through looking up all of this shit. Guy said on here, oh, he lied about that college money. He did this. What website is on? It's on the Thurgood Marshall website. Couldn't find that shit. He playing like, oh, I'm looking for it. So you just spreaded the fact that this man has lied about giving college money when he has given college money that we know, because we not stupid. We from the streets. You're not. We from the streets. We know right now if he didn't get that college money and he said that shit, they would be on his motherfucking ass, frying his motherfucking ass like fish right now, the way they on him, waiting on him to slip up and lie about some shit or do some shit so they can put it on him. So he didn't lie about giving that money. He didn't lie about fixing them black HBCUs. He didn't lie. He did. He did. He didn't lie about the economic growth that we had, the businesses that we had, everything that we had while he was in office. Y'all know that I was a recipient of one of those businesses. People know me from TikTok. They know me from YouTube. You know I had a business. I had everything fucking rolling while Trump was in office. You know that. While I was giving brothers jobs. Y'all know that, man. I got that shit off Trump. Fuck is y'all talking about? Didn't need no help, no nothing. Got that shit right while he was in office. Something ain't right. All this shit was turned over to the Ukrainians. All this business being turned over to foreigners. And y'all want an immigrant ass woman who make a living off locking us up as a people, women and men. And we got the evidence. I got the evidence coming out tonight. It ain't gonna be no motherfucking, ain't no hold back tonight. You gonna even meet me here, or I'm gonna share the live and I'm gonna be on Kush Kelly's podcast. And we'll be there and we can share the live to here, or you can come there. We will have everything set up tonight. Understand this. This shit gonna get put out tonight because I'm so tired of motherfuckers saying, I went yesterday, I looked up every case that bitch has done, almost every case. The bitch done thousands. But half of her rape is men being wrongfully fucking convicted. She has wrongfully convicted color men, and she has went the extent of hating them so bad that she showed up when the courts, when they was appealing they shit. She showed up to every fucking court date. Nah, we tired of y'all calling Trump a liar. This bitch is a liar, and she don't like us. Stop saying that she fucking black or she us or whatever the fuck y'all thinking y'all hear. This bitch don't like us. She don't like us. She's a racist piece of shit. She's as worse as white men, white people, or whatever y'all think. Whoever the fuck is the racist people towards us, that she's as worse as fucking them. I don't give a fuck. She's the worst. She's the racist. She's the KKK in that motherfucker. And they got our elders thinking they about to win something voting on this bitch. And if we don't get up and vote this bitch the fuck on, are you crazy? They telling us They telling us motherfucking Trump is a menace and all of this old scare tactic shit that don't none of their ass got no fucking proof behind. The man been trying to help us out. That's what this shit is about. We vote so that people can help us the fuck out. Whether the color, I wouldn't care if she was a Hindu. It's not even about that. The point that I have about it is she fake like she was a nigga knowing damn well she don't like niggas. That's my problem with it. Not because she fake like she was a nigga knowing damn well she don't like niggas. That's the problem. That's the problem. She black-faced her way to where she at, knowing she didn't like us. On top of motherfucking convicting and lying on colored men that she had evidence, man. Shout out Judge Joe Brown, because he was the one that said she suppressed all that evidence against them colored men. She kept doing it. She kept doing it. I looked that shit up. He ain't lie. It's so many colored men that are behind bars right now that want to speak out and say things and they can't say nothing. They can't say nothing. They're still behind bars about what this bitch done. This bitch had the nerves to put a motherfucker on death row. He was trying to appeal that shit because all she had to do was take DNA evidence. She threw that shit in the garbage and she showed up behind that man and she did that ugly ass chuckle while they was trying to free that man. It's crazy, brother. It's crazy. Gage is still in jail right now at 77 years old. And they got the evidence that he didn't do it, but they would not overturn it. The judge would not overturn it. Man, we got to fight for the freedoms of these motherfuckers. True Love, who was an actor, sitting in jail right now. I think he's still in jail. I got to go look up everything with that case. But, man, it's fucked up. I'm talking about they got this motherfucker life behind Kamala Harris lying. This shit is real like that, man. So, y'all know, make sure y'all stay tuned in. Hey, you even got my number, Kelly, man. We can do this on your page. We can do this on your page tonight, or we can do it, but we have to do it tonight. I will be present. I'm gonna grab me a little drink, man, and I'm gonna go on StreamYard, and we gonna expose this shit right here, cause people need to know. People need to know what they voting for. People need to know the truth. Motherfucker just can't come in our face and smile and think it's all good. And yeah, we're black. No, Obama did that same fucking bullshit. Ain't nobody, these South Asian motherfuckers got us all the way fucked up, bruh. All the way fucked up with this type of shit. This behavior is nasty. It's nasty as hell. It's unforgiving shit that they have done. And they turn around and run for president, think they're gonna run a country and they're gonna make shit better for us? Is that what y'all thinking? This bitch made a living off putting niggas in jail. Yeah, us, niggas, in jail. I made a living off breaking up their families. I made a living off making sure that they motherfucking stayed in jail. And then it's coming back now, all of these years later, that these people didn't do it. And Trump say, man, we need to investigate these motherfucking prosecutors. He said that shit. He said they need to be investigated. And they do. We always said prosecutors were doing fucked up shit. We always said that the jail system was wrong. We always say that the news is lying on our people. When the fuck y'all stop liking the news? When the fuck y'all stop liking? When y'all start liking the news? When y'all start believing that the police was real? When y'all start real people that's doing real shit? When y'all start believing in the news? When? Everything he's saying is the problems we've been having in life. When the fuck y'all start liking the Democrats? Every time I heard the motherfucker before Trump running, man, we be voting for these Democrats and they just be fucking us up. Now y'all Democrat lovers. Now y'all just love everything they fucking doing. Man, y'all got to be out y'all motherfucking mind. Over the past few years, they done made this shit about race. And if they did make it about race, Kamala Harris is the racist bitch. That's it. That's it. That's it, man. That's it. That's all. The racist motherfucker is Kamala Harris. That's it. Can't prove to me that Trump racist. That bitch sat on that interview and talking with that the black reporter bullshit, and she sat up there and tried to go after that man. I love how that man handle his business. He like, damn, why would you even ask me a question in that manner? Why would you even ask me a question like that? Like, that was nasty. Oh, bro, no, man, it was nasty than a bitch. It was nasty. Nasty as fuck. This is what they do, though. Right? This is what they do. This how they get down. They don't ask Kamala Harris no nasty ass questions. And right now, that bitch right now, Kamala Harris is ducking. Kamala Harris is ducking the Fox interview. Trump willing to get down on Fox or motherfucking he said himself, I'm willing to get down on Fox or ABC. But if we gonna get down on ABC, knowing ABC is a lying ass motherfucking motherfucking news reporting bullshit. We know that they set me up. They doing all type of fuck shit. We know exactly what's going on here with Fox News. We know, I mean, with ABC. That girl that asked him that nasty ass question, she was from ABC. He said it. He steady telling you ABC is on some bullshit. Now Kamala Harris don't want to duck out of the ABC interview. She's pushing forward for that. But Fox News would like to do a motherfucking interview, and she is ducking that shit. She like, nah, there's no answer back right now. ABC set him up with this shit, telling them basically that yeah, it's gonna be someone, it's gonna be Kamala Harris. He think he about to face his enemies at this black reporter shit. Kamala Harris is motherfucking gonna be there. Them people ain't there. People showed up 30 minutes late. People did the motherfucking mics, fucked up the mics. And the first lady that he sat next to him, she was so fucked up, rude and nasty on that black shit. I can't stand that shit. It's fucked up, man. Yeah, why would when you did this to black reporters and you did that man say I did the most I could, the best president that did the most. I literally looked through everything that Trump has done for our people as a president. He has done the most, man. He has done the most. He has done the fucking most for our people, bro. They can call us black all they want. We know who the fuck we are. But identifying the problem and who he done the most for. He done the most for our people, bro. He has. And he says it. And you know, a motherfucker don't like a motherfucker that boasts, right? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I boast because, you know, we have to at certain points. You steady telling me that I ain't doing shit for the people. I ain't doing shit. I did the most for black people. He's boasting because they constantly calling him a lie. They constantly trying to go down his back and say he ain't did nothing. Joe Biden ain't did nothing for these people. I did the economic. I made sure that they get funding so that they can open up businesses, so that they can, you know, I up the employment rate. I did. He did though. He did all of this shit you can look up, and everything he did, like changed fast as hell soon as Biden got in there. Unemployment in our communities is back down. Businesses that we created closed down within a matter of a year. But you see immigrants are opening up gas stations, 7-Elevens, more wing stops, motherfucking ban up Hindus, ban up all this shit. This is crazy. And this shit didn't happen. I'm a recipient of a business that was basically a perfect economy. The stock market just crashed. It's fucked up right now under these motherfuckers, and y'all sitting here thinking like, yeah, they doing the right. No, man, it's time to wake up off that motherfucking black shit. I'm so tired of that shit. It's time to wake up out that shit. It's time to wake up out that shit. It's time to really wake up out that motherfucking black shit. So I'm tired of these pastors, everybody that's pushing this shit. These motherfuckers got us in the trends, and it's been that way. I'm sitting here in Roseland right now. Look at this motherfucking neighborhood. Look. And they giving this shit away to the Venezuelans. Look at it. Shit that we built. This shit was like Beverly. Like, everybody cut their grass. Everybody did everything. Businesses are down. It is 2 churches on 1 block. I don't know for what reason. And these the motherfuckers that's saying vote for Kamala Harris because things are going to get worse. It's already worse. What's up, brother? Man, this used to look like a nice-ass block back in the day, man. This motherfucker looking like, man.
Y'all on it already. Y'all sent me a text about that.
You say what?
Y'all sent me a text about that Xfinity. We might be in the brother.
Oh yeah, it's going down right now. Yeah, man, it's look at this used to be a beautiful neighborhood. Grass grew, all type of shit. Look, abandoned houses, can't get them back, but they putting our women, this is a democratic city. I always let you guys know that. They putting our women in these motherfucking old blocks and in these projects, and they got enough money and funding right now they done gave to immigrants that they can be able to say, hey sister, listen, we want y'all to be homeowners. We want y'all to be families. You know, they paid these motherfucking immigrants to stay together. You understand what I'm saying? Us, they was straight against us, sending caseworkers to our houses, make sure our daddies wasn't there, making sure that we was suffering in a way where you didn't have a partner, but you know, we'll help you then. You know what I'm saying? But they could have took the girl from O Block and they could have gave her a house and rebuilt the motherfucker, gave her funding so she could rebuild it and she'd be a homeowner. They can open up better jobs for us. Everybody else opening up businesses has it so hard for us, and those people are deemed illiterate. They can't read, they can't write in our language, and they coming over here opening up businesses. I don't understand how it goes like that. I don't understand that shit. You deemed illiterate. You just got a caseworker to help you fill out every piece of paperwork you need so that you can become a business owner. And they sit up here saying we can't get no help, and they won't do this and they won't do that. Who's tired of that shit? How these people deemed illiterate? They can't read, but y'all want to come around this bitch, call us dumb and call us this, and we don't know this and we don't know that. Yeah, these Arabs wouldn't know English. They wouldn't know how to fill this shit out and do this shit. They don't know none of this shit. How are they able to come here? How these Mexicans moving all the way up here in our neighborhoods, being able to take all of this shit? They don't know. Mexicans ain't reading and writing and shit like that. Y'all think motherfuckers just smarter than us, or you think this just a fucking plan? You think this just a plan? You think these motherfuckers really smarter than us? Look at this shit. And a Mexican will move up here, and they ain't got nothing against Mexicans, or a Latino, Venezuelan Mexican will move up here and get that house right here and get the funding and start fixing it. And they'll be like, he fixed himself. No, the fuck he didn't. He had money, and he called his cousin them, and they all fixed it together. Because they got the funds, the Home Depot funds, the Home Depot credit, and every credit that he needed to help him get the money and secure a home in my motherfucking community. Just like you bring the Chinese down here. The Chinese don't live around us. How the fuck they steady doing hair and doing nails? Because they give them funding. They give them money. They give them tax breaks to come in your fucking neighborhood and start opening up stores. And we've been saying this shit for so long that you should know what the fuck is going on. They give this shit to them. They tell the Arab, yeah, you want to sell chicken? You go right, you open your store up in the color neighborhood and start selling chicken. You good. This shit crazy. All this closed down environment around here, everything used to be open for business. Motherfucker, right now, we talked about the twerk claims, and we talked about how Glock should be sued because we not understanding how that Glock get all of these goddamn Glock got all of these motherfuckers out here with these switches and these brand new guns and these brand new clips and all of this shit. And we talked about that as a people. We talked about those twerk claims and shit. Well, guess what? The Democrats right now, the city of Chicago is suing Glock. I wonder how many motherfuckers they gonna pay for that shit. How many motherfuckers they gonna pay for this Glock situation? How much they suing Glock for? They about to get all this motherfucking money from Glock, and we was the recipients of all the motherfucking beef, all the motherfucking shootings, all the motherfucking kids that were unalive, buried over Glock, and the city of Chicago gonna sue Glock behind our motherfucking backs and don't give us nothing. And don't give us nothing. That's how bogus the damn Democrats are. That's how fucked up they are. That's how sneaky, vindictive they are. And they're gonna get that money to the motherfucking immigrants. 347 went to the immigrants. The money is going daily to the immigrants. 300 and motherfucking $47. 347 million dollars went to the immigrants. On top of that, they came and asked for 80 more. How y'all think they getting that money back? Booting our cars, upping our taxes, shit like the motherfucker Trump said. You can't afford groceries. Why you think you can't afford groceries? They upping the taxes and shit. Look at this mess and mayhem that's going on. And I went through Inglewood the other day, and I showed you Inglewood, you know what I'm saying? And I showed you the homes like this. The first day I showed them, then the second day I showed you, it was Mexicans in here. Look, this is a predominantly colored neighborhood. Look. They getting the funding to come over here and get these cribs. And if you ask them, they ain't just got no fucking money. Y'all think they richer than us? They just got money. This ain't about no money. They just moving over here. This has always been the hood. This is a motherfucking a black disciple neighborhood. These the BDs. What's up, brother? Look, got the best house on the motherfucking block. They told to come over here. They told to come over here, bring their business over here, bring their shit. They giving them our shit. They giving them work in our shit. They giving them everything. They giving it. They handing it. Why they can't give it to us? Oh, y'all want to go fill it out? No, give me a caseworker. Give me the caseworker you gave him to fill out his. Give me the same fucking help, and I guarantee you we'll have it. Guarantee you. Guarantee you we'll have it. Give me the same caseworker you gave this motherfucker that filled out his paperwork and told him, yeah, they can get that shit. Shit crazy, man. Motherfucking falling apart, and they'll be like, oh, it's the black people. Nah, man, y'all had us renting this bitch, and now y'all ready to start pushing us out and giving our shit away, and that's sad, man. That shit's sad, and the way that they doing the shit, and they blaming us. I'm tired of that shit too. You blaming us. We blame it. Glock just gave out a whole bunch of switches. Them kids didn't go steal it. Them kids didn't go, they didn't, how the fuck they end up with Glock? These kids don't know how to put no motherfucking switch on no Glock. Who the fuck showed them that? And if it is our fault, then why the fuck the city of Chicago suing Glock then? Why they suing Glock? It ain't Glock fault. Cause y'all know Glock just came out this bitch and passed out all these Glocks and went with these motherfucking companies and motherfucking made money off them too. What's up, brother? That's what y'all know. That's why the city of Chicago suing Glock right now. And they ain't gonna give a nigga no money around this bitch off all the murders and shit that Glock has committed by doing that shit. Secret agent shit they done been doing. Look at this shit. They gonna give all this shit away to immigrants. All of this shit. Gonna get them funding to come over here and steal our blocks from us. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. If it's our fault, then why is the city of Chicago suing Glock? Why they suing Glock? Why they suing Glock? Just be honest. Why they suing Glock? What Glock getting sued for? Glock didn't do nothing. Black people just did it. They did it to themselves. That's crazy. We done all been, they done been Glock and paid the record labels to promote them, paid the rappers to wear Glock shirts, then passed out switches, Glock 19s with the extended clip. All this shit was brand new. I knew something was fucking up. Why do they got all these motherfucking Glocks? Why all these motherfucking Glocks hit the streets? Where the fuck they come from? And then they got switches. Everybody just got switches right out of nowhere. They did this shit. They know what they did. This is all part of gentrification. And if I walk down the street, this whole block raggedy as fuck. But if I walk down the street, there's a Planned Parenthood that's nice than a motherfucker. Because that's a part of gentrification too. Come and dump your baby down a fucking tube after we done motherfucker, man. This shit crazy. We're faced against everything right now. That's why I hated they made this abortion shit. They made it, oh, the woman should have a right. Y'all should know better. We living in a fucking hood. Funding from our community goes into Planned Parenthood. I don't give a fuck what you say, but why is there a Planned Parenthood in every failing fucking neighborhood in Chicago? There's one in Roseland. There's two in Roseland. There's one in Inglewood. There's one in fucking the low end. By all the fucked up shit. By O Block, there's fucking Planned Parenthoods telling you come down there and get a fucking abortion. Why? Why is there fucking 3 churches on this block? Why? Why? There's one right there. There's one right there. It's just churches up and down a failing ass block. Cause these the motherfuckers that get that funding from them Democrats. They want to keep that up, them churches. They get that money from them Democrats. Oh yes, sir ass niggas. They don't get no fuck. They willing to sell out, and that's what's wrong with our people. There is no consequences for selling out. There is none of this shit. There is no consequences for selling our streets out, for selling our blocks out. These motherfuckers just get money. They open up a church every motherfucking day on these blocks. Just churching it the fuck out. Church right there. Church back down there, across the street. Church on an abandoned block. Ain't nobody even living around here. Why is all these churches? Why is all these churches? Fuck you need. It's a church right there. I didn't even see this one. That's a church. 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 That's fucked up. Fuck they got going on out here. And they shooting around this bitch every night. So God ain't saving nobody over here. Motherfuckers better get it together, man. Know what the fuck going on. You already know I'm at Tribe Biz Cabling. I'm gonna drop that shit. You still got my number. I don't know if you still got my number though, but I'm at you could go. I got about a couple emails. Go to the THE Wild WILD Indian the number 1 at gmail.com. That's crazy, brother. And then they'll say, yeah, they lacking the skills. Right now, you trying to get work permits for the fucking immigrants so that they can work and as they work, they're working jobs like like jobs that you should be working, that you should be getting paid a lot of money. You want to send the felons and tell the felons, yeah, y'all can't work no more. And that's another thing, right, that Trump need to know about. You feel me? These this bullshit about these felons are out of fucking control. Not being able to work after being rehabilitated, after going to jail, after dealing with everything that they fucking dealing with. Why can't they fucking work? But you got immigrants in this motherfucker from other places. You got immigrants in this motherfucker from other places that done got caught cases wherever they done caught it, and y'all allowing them to work the best jobs. But no, that's not right. This felon problem that we've been having around America that has been basically numbering us, our people out, fucking them over after supposedly rehabilitation, after my tax money going to jail reform and all these halfway houses that are around here supposed to be helping out my people. After all of that, you still got that F on their back where they can't work. And if they work, they sitting there making minimum wage. Ain't nobody gonna make that for the rest of their life. So they gonna go back in the streets, and they know that shit. And they know that shit. So these brothers need to be swinging a fucking hammer. They don't need to be fucking working at no meat packaging, motherfucking Kellogg's. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but come on now. People got dreams. People got about 5 or 6 kids. Niggas need to be at work. Niggas need to be at work. Niggas ain't at work. Niggas got to go work for the Arab and get paid $60 a motherfucking week type shit. It's just a bad situation, people. It's a bad situation. A failing neighborhood that they trying to turn into a motherfucking, they want to turn our shit into a motherfucking immigrant, everything that we built, and we ain't got to go without no fight. 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 Look, they just building over here. They building. They building that. No niggas be in there. Venezuelans gonna be in there. Little decent little block. They done been building on. They built this block over here. They starting slowly, taking over. And that's the Democrats selling shit off. If you don't believe so, just pay attention. They asking, why is Joe Biden getting all this money? And then you look up, your neighborhood is being sold off. Yeah, the Chinese gave them $5 million, $12 million so they can come up in here, right here, and be able to purchase these neighborhoods. They done sold our neighborhoods off. That's the only way I can see Joe Biden getting money. They don't offer service. Joe Biden is not the Biden law firm. They not the liaisons. They don't offer no fucking service. They don't sell African soaps. They don't do shit. So why is other countries, why is Moscow mayor giving Joe Biden's son $30-something million? Then now, you know what I'm saying? Why is they getting this money from these different people? Why are they getting these money? Why? Why is they getting these money from China? Why is they getting this money from different motherfuckers? Why? Why is they getting this money? That's what people don't understand. Why are they getting this money? Why is $5 million been given from a mayor in China some fucking well? Political people is giving the Bidens money, and then we look at our neighborhoods, we asking why, and we looking in our fucking neighborhoods, and they being fucking sold off. Chinatown, they brought half of Inglewood, then brought the Mexican neighborhood, pushing them up. How they do that? Because the president giving that old wink, yeah, go ahead, you can buy it out. I got a neighborhood for you. I got an area. Y'all come down here, open up businesses, and make sure all the people from India are safe. And then y'all thinking why she ain't doing a good job on that border? Why is the border the way it is? Y'all got to understand, it's more the Mexicans on the border, her people on the border. Kamala Harris people is Hindus. They're on the border illegally. I know y'all don't see them, but they on the border. They on the border. They on the border. Hindus are on the border. Africans are on the border in Mexico. Haitians, every fucking body is on the border. Chinese, everybody's on the fucking border. Of course she ain't trying to shut that bitch down. You know how many Hindus is in here and ain't supposed to be in here and gonna get with their family that's already here and they gonna make a way later on? Do you know how that shit go? So we need the back. And then y'all started talking about Project 2025. Man, what's up with Project Immigration? That shit is affecting me. Fuck is you talking about right now? Y'all want to hear it? Project 25, stop with that scare tactic shit. I don't want to fucking hear that bullshit. I don't want to fucking hear that shit no fucking more. Project Immigration is affecting Chicago and ain't nobody doing shit about it. Fuck is y'all steady talking about Project 2025, everything. Oh, Jim Crow. Oh, every time motherfucking Trump run, we talking Jim Crow, Project 25, us going into slavery, all the scare tactics that can happen. He gonna be a dictator. He ain't gonna get out of office. Bitch, didn't he just get out of office? Didn't he just get out of office? Is he a dictator? Fuck is y'all talking about? Them scare tactics. Motherfuckers is tired of that. Go do something the fuck else. We scaring ourselves into some bullshit because of what's going on right in front of us is fucked up. What's happening right now is fucked up. It can't get no fucked up than this. Well, it can, and it's on its way. What y'all talking about, man? Man, make sure y'all tune in, man. I'm gonna try to get with Kelly, with Kush. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to get together, bro. And we're gonna bring this podcast, man. I'm doing my thing on TikTok, but I'm starting to say fuck TikTok because they on some communist shit. And I'm getting tired of that shit. So, make sure that y'all get up with Kelly, man. I'm probably gonna come on this podcast, man, later on tonight with this evidence that I do have of Kamala Harris and all of this bullshit that's come on, man. Everybody that fuck with me, I'm gonna give the lick out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what we gonna be, what we gonna do our thing, man. Make sure you hit me on the email at thewildindian1@gmail.com. This is your boy Tribe Biz, man. Ain't no other, man. This is Tribe Biz. And we got it going on. We gonna have it going on. We gonna have the people educated on this shit. Blessing be to the tribe. You already know. Stay alert, stay alive.